What if the secret to happiness isn't in chasing the future, but in embracing the present? Albert Einstein once said, "A happy man is too satisfied with the present to think too much about the future." These words challenge everything we've been taught about success and fulfillment. We live in a world that urges us to sprint toward the next goal, to plan every detail of tomorrow. But have you ever wondered, what if the peace you're looking for has been here all along, waiting in the now? Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a breathtaking sunset. The sky is painted in fiery hues, and for a brief moment, the world feels still. In that instant, you're not thinking about deadlines, bills, or what's coming next. You're just there, fully present. This is the kind of joy Einstein speaks of. A joy that doesn't depend on future achievements, but is rooted in the beauty of what's already here. It's a radical idea in a world obsessed with what's next. Here's the twist. The future isn't where happiness lives. It's in the small, ordinary moments we often overlook. Think of the warmth of a loved one's smile, the comfort of a quiet morning, or the laughter that bursts out of nowhere. Einstein's words invite us to shift our focus, to stop chasing and start noticing. And as we begin to savor the present, we might just discover something extraordinary, something that leads us into the heart of what really matters. Have you ever noticed how life feels like a race, one milestone after another? Einstein's wisdom cuts through the noise, reminding us that life isn't meant to be lived on fast forward. It's about fully inhabiting the moment, letting go of the endless "what's next" that keeps pulling us away from the present. Imagine standing in a bustling city, the hum of people rushing past. Now, imagine stopping in your tracks to feel the sun on your face or to notice the melody of a street performer. That's what it means to savor the here and now, to pause and reclaim a moment that might otherwise slip away unnoticed. In a world obsessed with productivity, embracing the present feels almost like rebellion. We're told to keep climbing, to never stop achieving. Yet the satisfaction we seek often lies in the small, quiet moments we overlook. Think of the last time you sat with a loved one, not distracted by a screen, but truly there, listening, sharing, connecting. Those are the moments that anchor us, the moments Einstein was talking about. They remind us that happiness isn't found in the future, it's built right here in the present. But here's the catch. It takes intention to step off the treadmill of life and choose presence. It's easier to keep moving, to fill the silence with busyness. Yet when we dare to pause, we discover something profound. The present isn't empty, it's brimming with life. And the more we practice savoring these moments, the more we uncover their quiet power. So, what happens when you let go of the pull of what's next and instead lean fully into what's now? How often do we find ourselves running, chasing goals, deadlines, and dreams that always seem just out of reach? Einstein's words challenge us to stop for a moment and ask, what are we really chasing? Is it fulfillment, or are we simply trying to fill a void? Picture someone endlessly scrolling through their phone, seeking inspiration or connection, yet feeling more disconnected with every swipe. This is the paradox of modern life. We're always moving, but are we moving toward what truly matters? When we take a step back, we begin to see how much we sacrifice for the sake of progress. We miss the laughter of a child, the glow of a sunset, or the warmth of a quiet evening, all because we're too busy thinking about what comes next. Einstein's wisdom isn't about abandoning ambition, it's about grounding it in the richness of the present. Imagine if, instead of running after happiness, we slowed down enough to let happiness catch up to us. It's not about doing more, it's about noticing more. This shift isn't easy. It takes courage to stop chasing and start living, to trade the constant striving for a deeper sense of being. But as we let go of the need to control every outcome, we create space for the unexpected joys of life to unfold. And with each pause, each moment of presence, we not only find ourselves, but also inspire those around us to do the same. What happens when we stop chasing and start truly living? The answer lies in the moments we've been too busy to see. When we truly live in the present, something remarkable happens. The future begins to take care of itself. Einstein's philosophy doesn't mean we abandon planning or dreaming. It means we stop being prisoners of what if and start becoming architects of what is. Picture someone tending a garden, not obsessing over how tall the plants will grow, but focusing on nurturing the soil, watering the roots, and letting the growth happen naturally. The same principle applies to life. By fully investing in today, we create the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. This shift in perspective doesn't just free us from anxiety, it opens the door to creativity and possibility. When we're no longer consumed by fear of the future, our minds find space to explore, to innovate, to dream without limits. Imagine the energy you could reclaim if you stopped replaying worst-case scenarios and instead poured that energy into the things you can influence right now. Einstein wasn't just a scientist. He was a dreamer who understood that the power of the present fuels the potential of the future. So how do we begin? It starts with small, intentional moments. Savor the taste of your morning coffee, truly listen to a friend's story, or take a deep breath and feel the air fill your lungs. These aren't just acts of mindfulness, they're seeds planted for a life of abundance and balance. And as we cultivate these habits, we set the stage for a conclusion that's not just about closing a chapter, but about beginning a new one. A life led with purpose and presence. As we reach the end of this journey through Einstein's profound wisdom, one truth becomes clear. The present is not just a moment, it's the foundation for everything that follows. By embracing the here and now, we're not abandoning our dreams or neglecting the future. We're empowering them. Each breath, each decision made with presence, creates ripples that shape the life we want. It's a radical act in a world driven by distractions, but it's also the most freeing. Imagine waking up tomorrow and choosing to fully live that day, not as a rehearsal for the future, but as the main act. What would change? Would you savor your coffee instead of rushing through it? Would you pause to listen to the laughter of someone you love? This isn't just about slowing down. It's about reclaiming life, moment by moment, and letting that presence guide us toward purpose and peace. If this journey has resonated with you, if it has sparked something within, let this be your call to action. Start small, find your moments, and as you do, join us on this path of growth and reflection. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories, insights, and tools to help you live with intention and clarity. Together, we can build a life grounded in the power of the present. The future, it will take care of itself.